off on another adventure, but before we get started, we're going to take a little detour and make a special trip to something new down here in Peculiar. It's just been added on our new property. More on that in a little bit. There to our right is the Peculiar Cemetery. We found out that they have got Cheryl and mine's headstone in place. Just planning for the future. I know it sounds a little morbid, but
we're excited.
We're excited about having this one thing prepared and something our kids and children won't have to worry about later. And it's all picked out. We both know what we're getting, so we're on our way down to visit it now. We're getting ready to go out on another Jeep adventure today. This time we're going to explore Cass County. You just saw a minute ago our first stop was to visit our new property here in Peculiar. We're going to take off now and explore some things in Cass County. Just some interesting places and things you can see out here that maybe a lot of people didn't know about. We'll be back in a bit. We're going to head down C Highway, County Road C that is, from 71 Highway, US 71, or what you would call I-49 now. And we're right now going through the center of Peculiar, Missouri. Our first pull off of C Highway after leaving Peculiar is on this little road. C continues down the left curve there, and I'm not even sure of the name of this road, but we're ready to pass the street sign, 251st Street and C Highway, and we're going to be headed west. We're going to drive through Lake Annette, just a small community down here in between Peculiar and Fremont, Missouri. We'll be there in a second. And there is Lake Annette. Not a very big lake. Community, but kind of neat. pulled out of Lake Annette, turned left, which headed us to the south, and we're on Lake Annette Drive. This should take us up to 2 Highway. 2 Highway comes out of Harrisonville, goes through Freeman, and we actually bypassed Freeman by coming this way, and we'll try to get that on the way back. Now we're on 2 Highway, pulling off Lake Annette Drive, headed to the west. Okay, we bypassed Freeman coming this way. The next town we'll come to is Westline, and Westline's got some cool stuff to see. So we'll be back in a minute when we get to Westline. I don't know if it's really a city or just a township, but just a neat little town out here in Cass County.
We're in Westline.
Aside from being a small community, I wanted to show here in Cass County. It's got an interesting little feature down here at the end of this main drag. I don't know much history on it, but it's pretty cool to see.
Westline Christian Church.
Now this is the interesting little place I was talking about down here. I don't know much history on it. One way do not enter. I think you enter this way. Let's see. Just a neat little thing a guy built down here or something. Okay, we're turning down what's called Memory Lane, but I believe this is private property. This is one way. left Westline, and Now we're going to head over to some wildlife areas out here in Cass County. We'll be looking for bittern bottoms, Amaroochie highlands.
That was louder than you been talking.
And
bitter bottoms.
bittern bottoms, Amaroochie highlands, and maybe we'll even find the bridge that goes nowhere. It's getting late in the afternoon. We brought lunch along, so I'll be stopping at one of those places and have a meal. A picnic. A picnic.
Picnic, I brought a picnic basket.
County Road O and County Road W. We will continue to the south. Route W and 319th Street. We're going to pull into the Amaroochie Highlands wildlife area. Restroom area. Straight out in front of us used to be a boat ramp last time I was out here. It's been years ago, but looks like they've shut down the boat ramp. Moving on to find more stuff. Okay, I think we're coming up on the bridge in the field. Yep, there it is, the bridge in the field. I talked to the guy that owns this property one time when I stopped down here. He says this bridge dates way back. And something to do with the Grand River and the way the Grand River flowed through here. This bridge is here, and then the road changed and ended up being on his property. But there's the old bridge.
So cool. It hardly looks like see where a road was off Corn.
Street, and we are west of I-49, 71 highway. And that's what brings us back to Bittern, Wester.n Bottoms. We have arrived. Look at those water lilies or whatever they are. Last time I was out here, they were pads on the ground. I mean pads floating on the water, but these have grown up like crazy. Look at that, acres. Today's adventure for Greg and Sherilyn R91YJ started out at the Peculiar Cemetery, where we got to see our monument has been placed. Some may call that morbid, but something we're glad we got done. From there we drove through Peculiar, hit Lake Annette, went down and saw Lake Annette. We went over and saw Westline, a little town over there, and just kind of interesting little place. Headed out south, a little further south, and went to the Amaruji, whatever, Highlands Conservation Area. Ended up at Bittner Bottoms for a little, or Bittner Bottoms, I can't. Bittern Bottoms, Cheryl's got it. We stopped there for a little lunch. We also, in between those two wildlife areas, got to see the bridge that goes nowhere and sits nowhere, it just sits in a field. Interesting. All this is in Wester.n Cass County in Cass County, Missouri. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's it for today. We're cutting it off early, and hope you hit like and subscribe, and we'll be posting more videos shortly. Thanks for watching. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is definitely a haze over the road that is like a fog out here in these back roads, and I definitely think it may have something to do with the government. It's kind of like the contrails in the sky. I think they're releasing something on us, so I just thought I'd point out that we did drive through some of that, and first time I've seen that phenomenon for a while. There's some more coming up here. It seems to happen on these gravel roads a lot. And anyway, I just wanted to make everybody aware of it.